What's up, y'all? You're watching Union Minded. I'm your host, Eric, and today I am angry, disillusioned, frustrated, pissed off. I don't know what other adjective you can use for angry beyond measure. We're in a predicament here as a nation, and it's entirely frustrating because it doesn't have to be this way. I don't know what it's going to take for labor to realize that it makes up 99% of the population. I get that not everybody's a union member. I get that there are a lot of working folks who've been lied to and propagandized and have been taught to hate unions. I get that during the Red Scare, we were attacked as communists and that was somehow evil. I get all of these things. But how in the world do we not demand something for our support? How do we not demand a say? How? You know, I don't know that it's likely that Joe Biden makes it to the election to November as the candidate. I don't know, because after that debate performance, I was sketchy before that. I haven't been a Biden fan, and I'm the first to give him credit for the stuff that he did domestically for working folks and the NLRB appointments and how strong they were fighting. I give him that. But there's so many things that he didn't do jack for, that he didn't fight for. The PRO Act, it's still sitting there on the vine. You don't even hear about it. Helping college kids get out of this predatory debt, mum's the word. Now you got donors and oligarchs pulling away because they saw the debate performance. I don't know where they've been. And where the heck is labor? Where are you? Why aren't you guys calling the president's office and saying, hey guys, this ain't gonna work. He needs to withdraw. Everybody's telling me this is the most important election of my lifetime. They say that every year, every time. Everybody's hyping up the dangers of Project 2025, and they are real. Those are real dangers. But if it's really that important, and it's really that critical, why the hell isn't the left, apparently the left, right? Why aren't the Democrats acting like it is? Why are they behaving like a loss would be no big deal? We're just gonna fearmonger and scare the hell out of you in hopes that you'll come out in droves to vote for more of the same when working people need something different and nobody's offering it. You got this psychopath on the right-hand side, Donald Trump, who is seeking to be a dictator, who has said it. And there's no response. This guy actually has a better chance of winning than Biden, just looking at the numbers. I'm so frustrated and angry. And the thing that bothers me the most, I think, is that our labor leaders, I think their ego gets in the way. I think their hubris gets in the way. I think like they might feel like because this thing has been going in this way, this pattern. Remember I told you, labor, after Reagan fired all the air traffic control tower people and just replaced them, that was a real bad body blow for labor. And ever since then, it's almost like we're Tiny Tim with a little bowl going up to anyone who has any kind of pull to go, please, sir, can I have some more porridge? Please, sir. Instead of realizing that, dog, people will get behind someone who's fighting for them, bro. You don't have to do much. You just got to fight for us, man. Even MAGA Trump fans, they would get behind someone who's fighting for them. Even them who sit there and spew some of the wildest conspiracy theories and view the world in such a weird lens sometimes. Even those folks would support somebody who's fighting for them. And I'm not talking about fighting for the bad ideology. I'm talking about fighting for the economic slice of the pie that we all feel, and rightfully so feel, like we deserve, that we're not getting. Because there's been an insane transfer of wealth to the very rich, while the rest of us just keep on getting by. If you're lucky, you're getting by. If you're not lucky, you're working 3 jobs and still poor as heck. Like, what are we doing, man? And if you would only fight for us, you'd have so much support. It's almost like if you just upheld your oath of office and took that oath seriously. That's all you would have to do. But instead, there's so many folks that are just sitting there protecting their seat. And it's so frustrating. You do nothing to protect your seat. You do nothing. And it's all over the place. And then you got activists out here really trying to make a difference. And it feels like every effort you put forward is just like, it's for what? For what? I'm incredibly frustrated. Incredibly frustrated that we're in this position. Incredibly frustrated. And yet here we are. The established Democrats haven't figured out that their candidate is weak AF and that it's cruel and unusual punishment to force him to keep on campaigning. Let's be real, that man needs to be relaxing at his crib, chilling out, having some coffee, enjoying some soaps. You know what I mean? He served the country well. Did good in 4 years. Rescued us from a pandemic, all of that stuff. Passed the Infrastructure Act. Right off into the sunset as a proud example of a president that cared and did the right thing. And instead, God only knows what happens next. And the sad part is, the owner class, they're not going to be affected either way. They're going to be just fine. Because money talks and BS walks. You already know that saying. So they'll be fine. Who's going to suffer? Working people. All of us that are out here in the field every day, busting knuckles to try to get some pay. All of us are going to be souls that get slayed by what comes next. Very, very, very frustrating. I got people calling me. I don't even know who these folks are. Just calling. Super frustrating. Anyway, what are you going to do, right? All kinds of fun going on today. Anyway, my name is Eric. You're watching Union Minded. Remember that the fight's not left and right. It's up and down. It's going to take solidarity to win always. Each one teach one. Get out there and reach one. And remember, there could be no union without you and I front and center. And believe me when I tell you, it's going to take you and I front and center to rescue this thing. See you at Friday's union meeting. Peace.